It was a cold and dark day like every other day in New York. But it wasn't New York, nor was it cold. And it's only dark because paint wasn't invented yet. I was enjoying a typical day of leisurely detective life, having just gotten back from my dramatic nightly walk, eating a turkey sandwich and trying not to spill mustard on my trench coat. I had to toss my sandwich aside because a beautiful lady just appeared in my sight.
Hello, officer. I do hear reckon that there's been a criminal offense nearby.
Another litter bug. You socialists just can't pick up your own trash, can you? This was the 1950s, so it was okay to say things like that.
No, there's been a murder.
Sweet Jiminy! Of whom?
My fiancé. He died before we could get married. But now I'm all alone.
Alright, lady. I'll solve your case for a mere $400.
I can't do that kind of price. $3.90.
Sorry, lady. My price is dead set.
Please, sir. I'm so alone.
It was then that the lady used her sexy, charming voice to attempt to change my mind.
$3.70.
$3.90.
$3.40.
$3.50. $20. My final offer.
Well, sir, I think we have an agreement. There he is. So beautiful, even when he's dead. I'd still kiss him right now if that was socially acceptable.
Look, detective! A clue!
Oh, sorry. That's just my watch. You know what they say. A fruity day keeps the doctor away. At least until we all get lung cancer from smoking so much.
Oh, detective, please, you must get to the bottom of this.
Hey, detective. What if we gather a list of suspects to, someone who make a connection to the murder?
I got it. What if we gather a list of suspects?
Sure, detective. Sure.
Alright, Patrice. Who did John see right before the murder? This was the most activity I had in weeks. I was ready. Cypher Torres, famed clairvoyant and fortune teller, famed for scamming people out of their money, and yet has a consistent track record of predicting things. He may tie us directly to the murder.
Jones, are you thinking out loud again?
Don't interrupt my monologue.
It is the culprit you must find, but John's true murder lies right before your eyes.
What was the fortune you gave John right before he died?
You must watch your back. Indeed you must, for hour strikes soon for deadly bloodlust.
Sir, this guy just confessed to the murder!
I like that idea, but your mind's full of haze, for I haven't left this tent in 30 days.
I can attest to that. I had my fortune told just yesterday.
Oh, detective, you're filled with the blues, but I know the culprit, and I won't tell you.
Comply with the law. Tell us!
I won't tell you. No, no, no.
Listen, you creepy chatterbox. Quit your carnival games and tell me who it is.
Detective, stop. We're not gonna get any info out of him. It's best if we look elsewhere.
Fine. I'll comply. Pancho Sombrero. World-known criminal. Wanted on the FBI's 10 most wanted list for nefarious gang activities. With such a belt of crime under his waist, he may just be a reasonable suspect for murder.
It's almost not the usual suspect.
Get out of my head! Alright, Pancho, you dirty wrinkler. I'm not going to beat around the bush here. Did you kill John White?
Si, senor.
What? Is that it? Did he just confess to the crime? Did you use the spoon to stab John White?
Si, senor.
Where were you on the night of April 8th, 1957?
Si, senor.
What is with this guy?
He doesn't speak English.
What?
He just kind of assumes that the safest answer is just yes.
Si, senor.
Secretary Williams, ask him the question I asked him in Spanish.
¿Usted mató John White?
Oh, no, yo no maté a nadie, no. Lo que sí ves, yo soy narco y lo que hago yo es vendo drogas acá, en Colombia, acá y allá, vendo mucho y pues soy narco. No, pero yo no maté a nadie, no, John White, no, yo no lo maté, no, yo no fui.
Well, did he just confess to the murder?
No, but he did confess to several counts of drug trafficking.
But did he commit the murder?
He did not.
All right, let him go. I had met a few nutheads today, but little did I know we were about to meet the worst of the nutheads. The nuttiest nuthead. The head of the nuthead. Yeah, you get the picture.
Long time no see, Detective Jones.
Dr. Smithers.
Well, well, Jones. I see you're on a hot track to solve the murder.
Don't mind him, detective. He's all talk.
Talk? I'll have you know, I already solved this case, Detective Jones. I even have a suspect in mind.
Really? Who?
I won't tell you.
Is you good, my dude?
I'm twice the detective you'll ever be. Now, if you'll excuse me, Jones, I have an opening statement to finish writing. Come along now, lady.
I can't believe it. Smithers is ahead of us. Our court date's in 13 hours. How are we gonna catch up?
Don't worry, Sanders. I have faith in our detective work. This culprit is good as dead. Charles Austin, diagnosed with 5 separate mental disorders at age 6. Completely separated from reality. A complete sociopath arrested for 3 counts of manslaughter, 5 counts of assault, and 7 counts of theft and armed robbery. They shut him in the loony bin after all these crimes. Let's just stop adding to his impressive resume. One more murder.
Loony bin? Good sir, this is a mental institution, and I prefer you don't call our patients social.
No one here know what an inner monologue is. Jeepers!
I must warn you, Mr. Jones. This patient here is a little unstable. You and your partner must handle him with the utmost stability.
Noted.
Peanuts!
Sir, stay with us.
How's your caterpillar? Is it running for president?
I asked the questions around here.
Please, sir. We just want to ask a few questions here.
Oh, you can speak to me.
Calm down, you blathering half-wit. If I had to listen to any more of your incoherent rambling, I'd sooner slit my own wrists. Now, did you kill John White?
Yes, I killed John White. The light fading from his eyes. Spoon going through his corpse. Oh, so delicious banana peel.
We have our culprit.
Not so fast. What was the color of the victim's shirt?
Drier sheet.
He did not commit the murder. He's just crazy.
Curse you, Dr. Sanders, yeah.
Grandma White, mother of 2 children. Sweet old lady. Rumors have it that she's absolutely grief-stricken ever since she got news of the murder. She was left a will that included a diamond worth several $1,000,000, making such a sweet old lady a suspect for murder.
Cut it out, detective.
You wouldn't know, Sanders. You're not gritty enough to have an inner monologue.
Oh, hello, sweet child. How are you tonight?
Madam White, we'd like to ask you a few questions.
Come in, child. Take a seat. Let me make you some tea.
I'm gonna go investigate the rest of the house.
What do you need to go investigating for?
Madam White, I'm afraid we suspect you of murder.
Oh, my.
Your inheritance and John's death line up well. Too well. We'd like to ask you a few questions.
All right. If that's what you think, I'll cooperate.
All right, Madam White. I'll start by asking you a few questions. When was the last time you saw Sanders?
Oh, dear me. Oh, goodness. What a tarnation.
Sanders. He died when he was so young.
This proves me innocent. I wasn't in the room when Sanders died. They died the same way.
Astute observation. I suppose you should tag along in my next case. I need a new detective anyways.
Detective, chill. You have to calm down.
We don't have a culprit. Our time's almost up. Patrice's fiance's murder is gonna go unsolved.
Ha ha ha! If it isn't Jones, my old friend.
Help me, detective.
You dirty rattlecat. Let go of that fair lady.
Tell this guy to get his ugly face away from me.
Get your hands off me.
Well, Detective, I think we made a slip up.
Slip up. Slip up.
Got it. What? You have a problem with Patrice being the culprit for these murders?
Listen, Smithers, you got the wrong culprit, and I'm going to prove it to you. You come with me, and if I can prove to you that Patrice isn't the culprit, then you let her go.
Fine. You better not be wasting my time, Jones.
I promise you I'm not. Follow me, everyone. There he is. I told you he'd be here.
Wait, you were right?
After him. Got nowhere to hide, you criminal. I know you killed Sanders and White.
Preposterous! How?
The clues never connected until now. The crime played out like this. There was a banana peel on the ground waiting for a victim to slip on, and then slowly impale himself on the spoon. When you consider the time of death, and the fact that the killer wanted Patrice all to himself, the murderer becomes clear. I knew it was you all along. It's none other than you, Detective Jones. How did you know?
What?
You're the real slip-up here.
With a turn of events, it was Jones all along.
I've solved the case. Good job, me. Now how am I going to turn me in? I've got no way of catching me. Talking to me, like me to be you, wouldn't me? But I've already killed my friends. How am I going to stop me? This. Oh, policeman. Wait, what? Wait, no, stop. Stop. No, wait, no.
Now, detective, that was some good work you put on. Now that I can finally rest, knowing that John's murder is behind bars.
Don't worry. I reckon we won't see that criminal scoundrel for a long time. Madam, I reckon you ought to head home. The city gets dangerous at night for fair ladies like you.
My oh my, detective. You know a way around the ladies very well. Good night, detective.
All in a day's work in a detective. Who is this?
An old friend, Jones.
What?
You exposed me, detective. I'm afraid that's no bueno around these parts.
Who is this? Who are you? What do you want from me? There's about to be another murder in town, isn't there?
Si, señor.